Hey guys, it's Jasmine, and today I wanted to do a very simple makeup tutorial today. This is going to be my no makeup look, and I am in a little bit of a predicament because, as most of you guys know, in my last video I mentioned that I broke out by using a kind of Clarisonic. It's not a Clarisonic, it's the Conair Sonic brush, and it definitely made my skin break. And these are not acne spots or anything, and I want to address that before I get into the tutorial, just because I tell you guys a lot in a lot of my skincare videos to never over exfoliate, and then some of you guys have the need to say, well, I exfoliate every single day, which is fine. Everyone has different sensitivity levels to their skin, but this is my concern, and if you have sensitive skin or if you're just starting to get into exfoliation, this is what you should be wary about. So right here on my face, everything that you see on this side of my face, those are all scabs. This thing right on my cheek right here, that's a scab. There's 2 scabs on my nose right now, and it hurts. Let me tell you, it hurts just to put water on my face. It hurts to steam my face. It hurts to literally put anything on my face. And this is not a breakout. This is literally my skin ripping. And I know in my last video I actually had foundation and everything on just because I was a little bit insecure about showing my face, but it's gotten to the point where I'm just like, you know what, shit happens, and you know, if I can help prevent this happening to anybody else, then I would rather get the message out. So yeah, my skin is not looking great. The only pimple that I have on my face is this one. So yeah, I really don't know what else to say other than I did use the Sonic brush on the lowest setting only for 30 seconds total for my whole face, and this is the product that I got. My skin has ripped, scabbed, and everything like that. So I'm going to show you guys how I do my makeup when I want to look at least a little bit presentable. So if you want to see how I get my little no makeup look, then just keep on watching. So what I did already was I actually used a little bit of my micellar water and I rubbed that all over my face really quickly, like very quickly. I just like wah, just so I could clean the skin, because like I said, water hurts. Micellar water kind of hurts, but not that bad, and I know it's cleansing my skin. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Neosporin, but I mean, this isn't Neosporin, this is like the generic brand, you know, just stuff to help your wounds. And you want to treat this as if it is a scar on your body. Now that might sound a little obvious, but I didn't get the clue until my best friend told me. I was like, look at my face, I need help. And she was just like, well, why don't you just put Neosporin? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on areas that I need it, and even just like touching it like this, it hurts. But I have to put on this ointment, and if I don't, then what happens is that the area where my scab is, wherever I smile, say for this one for example, if it dries out and I smile, I could feel my skin rip. And so I'm trying to keep it moisturized with this, as well as using this for healing purposes. So with that being said, you know, with this whole situation, I don't know when I'm going to be filming another makeup tutorial, in all honesty, like a full face makeup tutorial, just because I want my skin to heal first, and I know some of you guys would understand that. So I'm probably just going to do more of my talk through videos, you know, like my makeup collection series, continue on with that. So that's really the only thing that's gonna go on my face. Everything is just brows and eyes and lips. But I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my eyebrow products. Now I'm gonna take my little Sigma dual-ended brush. This is the E75 and E80. The E80 is a spoolie. So I'm just gonna comb through my brow just one time. Since I am going to be working with brow powder only, I'm going to go in with some brow wax. This is by Sigma. I know Anastasia sells one. I think maybe Wet n Wild does too, but this is just the one that I have. And this is good if you're just too lazy to buy eyebrow gel, but you like to work with powders, because this kind of just holds your brows in place. and I've talked about this product before. It's really, really good, and I only like it with brow powders, and I like to do it before I do like foundation, if I were to do foundation, just because the wax over top foundation is not a good combination at all. I'm gonna comb this through my brows again, and this time I'm gonna comb it in the direction where I want my hairs to stay in place. So I want to comb my hairs up, and it's going to stay like that all day. Now for brow powder, I like my Sigma Brow Powder Duo, and I'm going to use the E75 side. The reason why I have so many Sigma brow products is because it came in a little kit. It came in a kit of, I think, 8 different things. So, hey, might as well use them, right? So the way I do my brows is pretty simple. I just take both the colors for now, and then I like to just tilt my head back a little bit, bring the mirror close to me, and I like to start at the tail end of my brow, kind of at the arch, and I like to line the bottom of my brow first, and this is just going to help me see the shape of my brow. I like to start at the end just because I want the most pigmentation to go there, and then I'm going to fade it in. And you kind of want to repeat the same process, but on the upper side of the brow, I'm going to grab both the colors again. And we are just going to start at the arch, bring that color down, and then bring it forward. So basically what we just did was create an outline. Now we can fill in the eyebrow. Now what I like to do is I like to take the lighter side, and I'm going to fill in my entire eyebrow with this, but I'm going to start again at the end of the brow, and I'm going to work my way in. So what I like to do is, instead of just filling in like this just horizontally, I like to actually make strokes through the brow. It just resembles your brow hairs basically. So towards the middle, I like to go in a diagonal motion, and then towards the front, that's when I like to go into the vertical motions. But as for like my arch, I like follow the arch, if that makes any sense. So here I'm following the arch, and then as I get towards the middle, here I go in the diagonal, and then as I go to the front, I switch my brush so it goes vertical. Now the wax is just going to make some of the colors clump together, but that's just the nature of wax. So that's when you take your spoolie and you literally comb out the color, and it will just evenly disperse it throughout the brow because you have wax. So the wax makes it easier to blend. Now I'm going to take the darkest side of the powder, and I'm going to go ahead, and this is going to be more of the hair-like strokes that I want to be more visible. So I'm going to be starting in the middle, and I'm just going to go ahead and do kind of spaced out hair-like strokes. And then when I get towards the outer end of my brow, I like to really just darken it up. So I'll go ahead and take the darkest color and then just reinforce this tail right here. It doesn't look like much now, but I guarantee you that when we clean it up with concealer, it will look good. So for my concealer, I'm actually going to use foundation. This is my Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation in the color Warm Natural. I'm just going to shake it up just a little bit. I'm going to pump just a very small amount onto my concealer brush. This is just one from BH Cosmetics. Pretty basic, and I'm just gonna go ahead and line the underside of my brow first, and this is just going to clean up any extra product. Maybe you spoolied the color out too far, and I'm just going to follow the natural shape. So these are what my eyebrows look like. This is obviously the one that's filled in, it's shaped and everything, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. So now that the brows are on, I'm going to go ahead into my eyeshadow. It is so simple. It's literally one color, but I just like to add a little something something to my eyes. So here I have the Morphe 12A palette, and I'm going to take the color Myself on the Morphe R39 brush, and this is just going to be packed onto my eyelid as so. And then I like to take the actual blending part of the brush and just buff that into my crease. It's just something super simple, and literally everyone can do it. It's just a light wash of color too. It's not too dramatic, honestly. Normally towards this outer corner is when it starts looking crazy, so all I do is just pat my finger, you know, blend it into the skin. Now I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes. You guys never see me do this, but it's something that I like to do when I literally just don't wear a lot of makeup. So this is my Shiseido eyelash curler, and I meant to buy the Shu Yumura one, but I think I got mixed up with the names and I thought that this one was it because it started with an S, but I was wrong. But anyway, it still works. I mean, I feel like this goes really great against my Asian eyes because I feel like a lot of eyelash curlers are really round. You know what I mean? And this one is pretty flat. If you guys can guess what mascara I'm gonna be using, you're the one, you know? You watch my videos, you keep up. You know my life. It's the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This stuff is amazing, lasts all day. I don't really have to worry about it. It's not waterproof, but I feel like it is. So I'm just gonna apply this directly to my eyelashes. See how this mascara just makes my eyes just look a lot more awake? I look more put together with this. For lips, it's pretty simple. I like to make my lips look really juicy and plump, especially if my look is very minimalistic. So I'm going to be using two lip glosses. One has more color and one is more clear. So here I have the Buxom lip gloss in Royale. I guess. It's a berry lip gloss. And I'm just going to apply this towards the center of my lips. And then I'm going to be applying the Dolly lip gloss on my whole entire lip area. Alright you guys, I was up this tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoy. I hope you guys remember to never over exfoliate your face. And if you do, and if the scar just so happens to be on your cheek, just cover it, you know? No one has to know, but if it's in the front of your face, just embrace it, you know? It's just nothing you could really do about it. It's just gonna be there. But I hope you guys really enjoy, and as always, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, girl scouts.